Welcome to this week's Present the Facts. You know the drill. Each guy's gonna get 2 minutes, and then they'll have another 2 minutes to rebut. And this week, we have Cape Town's Geezy F baby against Joburg's Mtombeni the dog. And it's quite a juicy debate. The topic this week is who is the best club team, or what is the best club team you have seen in your lifetime? I'm gonna take it over to Geezy in Cape Town. You know the drill, Geezy. You have 2 minutes. Your 2 minutes starts now.
Okay, first of all, Barcelona 09. Best team I think we've ever seen. Why I say this is because the squad of players, and I can give you the squad. In goals, we had Valdez, we had Alves, Puyol, Piqué, Abidal. In front of them, they're playing a 4-3-3, by the way. Torre, Yaya, Xavi, Iniesta, Messi, Eto'o, and Henry. Okay, this team. I mean, the names themselves. Besides the names, let's just talk about their front three and how many goals they scored, because that front three scored, I think, over 100 goals that season. Messi, 51 appearances, 12. You got 38 goals. Eto'o, 52 appearances, 36 goals, and Henry, 42 appearances, 26 goals. This is bar the other club competitions. This is just the league, Champions League, and Copa del Rey. So that's just those stats. Okay. Obviously, Xavi as well. He was immense. Xavi was incredible that season. 58 appearances, 10 goals, 30 assists. UCL, yeah. So my man was also third runner-up. We came third in the Ballon d'Or chat. In terms of tactics, I think that's the main thing. Pep Guardiola brought in the tiki-taka, which revolutionized football completely, right? Absolutely changed the game. Okay, their record, and the reason why I chose them is because they won the sextuple that year. The trophies that they won: La Liga, UCL, Copa del Rey, UEFA Super Cup, Club World Cup, Super Cup de España. They played 6.
Geezy, your time is up. Your time is up. Your time is up. Thank you for that. I'm gonna bring it over to Snoop. You also know the drill, Snoop. Your 2 minutes starts now.
So I chose the triple winning 1998-1999 Manchester United side. I chose them because they are a great team, because it was very unlikely for them to win. They came from a season where they didn't win any trophies. Alex Ferguson wanted to quit. They managed to actually mix youth players, your class of 92, with old experienced players, and they won the hardest league. They won the Champions League. They won the UEFA Cup, and they went to the quarterfinals. Otherwise, it's the quarterfinals of the League Cup. So they were constantly within competition, and they still won such major trophies. They had great games. I think first of all was the Champions League final against the dominant Bayern Munich side. They came back and scored 2 goals late in the game, showing that they are a team that can come from adversity and win. They also the game against Arsenal in the FA Cup, where first of all Schmeichel saved Kasper Schmeichel saved that goal. That was amazing. And Giggs' dash to score that goal was just probably one of the greatest moments in football. So it just shows that Ferguson was using a team that was inexperienced, but they had belief in them. What else? No other English team has ever done that thing, especially coming from such a tough league. After that season, Ferguson was knighted. After that season, Manchester United became the most valuable team in the world, and they became the most valuable sporting brand. They only lost 5 times in that season. They had a 33-game unbeaten run, which is amazing, especially considering how deep that season was, being involved in every competition. And on top of it, I think it's good to notice that a lot of publications, a lot of websites have named them as part of one of the greatest teams to have ever been assembled. So that's just all of it in a nutshell. Manchester United, against all odds, they became the underdog, and they won, and they had a great season. It was just a brilliant season, and yeah, that's why they're there.
All right, thank you for that, Snoop. You kept in time, which is also great. Now it's time for the rebuttal phase. I think I'm going to take it over to Geezy in Cape Town. You guys are going to have 2 minutes in total to just have at it a bit. Your 2 minutes starts now, gentlemen. Let's go.
Firstly, I think that Snoop's selection was more best English team we've ever seen, or he's ever seen. Because and this is my second thing, I don't personally remember. Or let me ask you this, Snoop, did you watch that season in '98 when your boys did the business? Were you watching that? I don't know. I personally wasn't, but if you were, then sure, you've seen them. But I don't think that they're the best team you've ever seen. Yeah, 6 trophies for me, that's unbeatable. We've never seen that being done before.
Stop you there. Can I stop you there? 6 trophies was over 2 seasons. So we had to talk about a season. The 6 trophies was over 2 seasons, first of all, right? And second of all,
How? Because of the Club World Cup.
all those trophies were in 1 year. It was in 2009, but they were done over 2 seasons. Remember that?
Because of the Club World Cup, I'm asking.
Huh?
Because of the Club World Cup.
Was it because of
Yes,
the? Yeah, it was
yes,
because of that. Yes, but it was over 2
They
seasons.
classify that as a 2009 trophy though.
But still, it was still over 2 seasons. Doesn't change the fact that it was still over 2 seasons. But anyways, I'm gonna continue, right? The only reason why I'm saying this team because they Barcelona's team. When you look at all their players, these are all great players. I'm looking at United where it's a team as a whole. I'm not looking at individuals. I'm looking at people who can come together and create something great. For example, you have your class of '92. These guys were inexperienced. But from that season, people like Beckham, people like Gary Neville, people like Paul Scholes came up and became well-known players because they were able to come from something that was maybe youth development to come and become an integral part of a side and create a team that was so great. Also bring in people like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, those Andy Cole, those Dwight York. These were people who came into a team and just created something great. Plus on top of it, they had people who were leaving. They had people like Gary Pallister, who was a steadfast defender in that team who just left.
All right, lads. That's
wish I could say
all
more. Jeez.
the time
I have more to
we
say.
have. I'm so sorry, but we have to call it there. Now we're going to call back the other 2 members onto the set and we'll have a vote. Stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we have our jury back. We're not going to waste any time on this and we're just going to go straight into the vote. I'm going to start with the oh so ever delicious Dave. Who do you think won the debate?
I think both gentlemen did well. I wasn't sure about the team selections on both sides. Could have used some improvement for me, but I think in the end, because his team was stronger and that was what was presented, I'm gonna go with Geezy.
All right, I'll take it to Shot Zungs. Who do you vote for?
To start off with, Oaks, well done. But yeah, it's a tough one because I'm in a position where Snoop spoke well. I think Snoop spoke well, but his team that he chose was Nick. So I'm gonna have to go with Geezy.
Fred.
Yeah, so kind of like Zung said, I like the way Sunza, what he talked about, what he presented, but I feel like what he was saying was just a nice story. I don't know about, in terms of winning a best team, 2 crucial things Geezy was talking about, but the most crucial for me is, he said, Pep, and especially at the time, revolutionized football. The team was mad dominant, and that for me, just above everything else, it's why they were clearly the better team.
Lastly, Vela.
Yeah, same guys. Well done on your arguments. Snoop, aware. You also argue. I think both of you guys spoke well for the way you could argue for each team. But I mean, the best club team the question was, what's the best club team you've ever seen? And I'm sorry my eyes, I want to say what the team that Geezy put forth, and that was the Barcelona 09 team. Out of these 2, low-key, I think both of y'all might be wrong, but aware, Geezy is who I'm going for. Snoop, well argued, but also Geezy, well argued. I can't actually say one was better than the other in their arguments. The one who had the stronger team was Geezy.
All right. There you have it, folks. Geezy, well done.
Not a whitewash. Was not a whitewash.
It's sweet.
That's the first whitewash you've ever had.
Yo.
Unfortunately, you're on the receiving end of that, Snoop. But there you have it. According to Geezy, according to the jury, the 09 Barca team was better than the 1999 treble winning United team.